That one going already, right?
Yeah. Count off in 5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so what's up, everybody? Whoever everybody is. I'm sitting here with my little man, Kevin Thunderbird. Kevin Thunderbird is an outstanding athlete and student. I've been knowing Kevin since he was like 7, 8 years old. He grew up playing baseball with me, and he's home from school, and it's good to have him home from school. It's good to see he's still in school doing something positive. What's going on, man? How you feel?
Great, man. I feel great.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the importance of youth being involved in sports. Because when you was coming up, you not only played baseball, you played football, youth baseball. I don't know if you played no basketball. I would hope not, because you probably that wasn't your thing, I can tell you. Baseball players usually can't play basketball, so.
We actually are. We're the best athletes. We can play anything.
Okay, well that must have skipped over me, because I'm absolutely horrible at basketball.
Yeah, if ain't no basketball player going to play baseball.
Yeah, I'm like one of the worst basketball players in the history of the ball, of the game. You know what I'm saying? I can't, yeah, horrible. I don't even be, if I shoot the ball right now, I'd probably go over the rim, or be an air ball. That's me, you know? So, yeah, I'm saying. So what you think, man? What you think, how you feel about your childhood and playing youth sports? How was that?
It was fun. I got to travel a lot of places and play a lot of different kids from all over the country. I got to play some kids from Puerto Rico and Mexico and stuff like that. So it was a good experience being able to travel and play the game, competing with the best of the best across the country.
Yeah. I'm talking about before that. When I first met you, was playing with Mr. Butler. He was like 8 years old. Kavari, I think your brother was 7. Yeah. Talk about that. How was that for you?
It was cool. That's when I first started, so I had a lot of learning to do.
Of course.
Coach Butler definitely taught me a lot of things about baseball that I didn't know, and he helped me develop when I was real young. That was actually the first. I would say Dave was the first, but Coach Butler is the person that developed me into actually knowing about the game.
Hold on now. What about Dennis and me now? Wait a minute. Hold on, man.
I'm talking about when I was young.
Oh, okay. I almost got out, Hold on now. Spent a lot of motherfucking money picking niggas up and taking them and dropping them off, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on now. No.
He just taught me the game real young.
Right. Get you the love for it. Yeah, I remember. I think when I first ran the cash, y'all, Mr. Butler had y'all playing us. I think my guys was 10 then. And he was like, put Ray Ray on the mound, bless his soul. Ray passed on. Man, that was so funny, man. That was so fun. I don't think nobody even fouled the ball off that game. Kavari was fouling it off.
Yeah.
Ray was fumbling. Put Ray on the mound. I said, oh my
We
God.
was playing right at Gately.
Yeah, right. That's what we playing up there in Gately with in that little Rosemore tournament league. Yeah, that's what we played y'all at. Yeah, we was traveling then though. The Black Yankees was like one of the first travel teams in the game, and then came along. Them with the Tigers got big for black baseball anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah. All right, man. Well, I'm just trying to get some more insight. You want to tell everybody what youth sports did for you, man? How it did for you?
Youth sports did a lot for me. It took me off of the streets of Chicago for some time, where I could just go and travel and play baseball and not have to deal with the things that's going on in my neighborhood. Without sports, who knows where I would be, to be honest.
Would you think that would be better for a lot of these kids, instead of them having role models like some of these rappers? I don't want to say nobody's name because I love all them little cats, you know what I'm saying? I understand they got a job to do, but they need some other role models. I think our young youth need some other role models other than, rappers and gangsters and killers and, What you think? I mean, because you took on somebody you wanted to play. Who did you want to play like when when you started watching baseball? Who did you emulate? Who did you say you wanted to be like? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say, well, growing up, my favorite player was Paul Konerko.
Paul Konerko.
He played first base. I would say Paul Konerko, Frank Thomas. Like, there's a lot of athletes out here that's just as big as rappers, if not bigger. Like, you don't have to look up to a rapper in order to, get some type of income coming in. Like, you could do that through sports as well, whether you're playing, doing broadcasting, filming the games. Like, you can do a lot of stuff. You can work in the front office. You become a scout for major league teams. Like, there's a lot of things that you can do within sports without playing.
Anything but shooting your brother.
Yeah.
That's all we trying to figure out. Anything, we need to do anything besides kill each other for no reason. Because even though people think they got a good reason, ain't no such thing as an op. You know what I mean? When you look at this here, it's not opposite of you, that's just the same as you. So how is that an opposition? From that standpoint, But I don't want to be too technical, man. I just wanted to ask you a few questions because William is tweaking me out back there playing and just being weird as usual. Come here, William. Come here. Come here. Come here, William. How old are you, William? Come over here. So you was about Kevin's age when you started playing on one of your videos beating you up and all this. Beat you. Yeah. William don't want to play baseball, y'all. He say he wants to play soccer. I think he's part Puerto Rican or Dominican. I don't know which one it is. We're going to figure it out. He thinks he wants to be. Are you doing gang signs? What are you doing, boy? Put your hands in your pocket, man. Doing the one? Are you number one? Okay. Now what? Okay, go on back over there, William. Go back over there. Thanks for showing up. You're a great kid. You gonna practice today? Man, something. Yeah, man. How's school though?
Oh, it's good. I'll leave to go back to tomorrow. Our first game is February 14th. We play Talladega. I think that's in Alabama.
That's Florida, man. Please don't
That's
say
in Florida.
Talladega, where's that?
Talladega.
Talladega College?
Yeah.
Tallahassee or Talladega?
Talladega.
That's the college in Alabama.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's a college in Alabama. See, you would know, Greg. You went to college.
On HBCU.
I didn't go to college.
Where you go to school?
Wilberforce University.
I went to Miles College, bro.
You went to Miles? Yeah.
Torrey go to Miles.
Yeah, but he played football. He played football. I didn't go anywhere. I was drafted I got drafted by the Disciples when I was like 12. So
Don't be like him.
definitely don't do that. That's why I do what I do, so that people don't end up like me. But unfortunately, half the city is like me though.
Yeah.
Half the youth. I remember, because back then, it was easy for blacks to get in the league. I got drafted straight out of damn near the 8th grade high school, and I never even went to high school. Mr. Sharp used to take me every year down to, I guess it's sold to Kansas City. He had a plug at the Kansas City Royals. I just didn't want to play baseball. I thought I wanted to be something else. Hey man, that's the way how they say that's the way the ball bounces, you know what I mean? I ain't mad, because maybe that wasn't what I was supposed to do. Maybe what I'm doing now is what I'm supposed to do. Giving back to the youth, dealing with these young folk, keeping these shorties off the streets, and giving them a chance to, try to do something with their life, people don't realize, like Duck, FBG Duck, played with me. When he was a kid, he would have been one of the best catchers I ever seen in the game. And almost the size he was that size when he was like 9, 10, 11. He was always a big dude. Always had to have his birth certificate everywhere we went. Everybody would say he was too old, he was too old. He not 10, he not 10. Or he ain't 11, he ain't 12. Man, for real. But the whole thing about that was I had lost track of him and a whole lot of guys over there from Hamilton Park out of Inglewood because, we had the resources. I was one person. I'm one person. I had 60 kids. I had two teams over there, the Monarchs and the Black Yankees. It's hard to keep up with them kids. When the kids got to high school, I couldn't keep up with them by myself, you know what I mean? Half of them went to high school, stopped going to school, so they really had disappeared, you know what I mean? So yeah. So now we got a little money, man. We got a little more resources. I got some help, you know what I mean, with this, and hopefully we can save some more lives. A lot of cats turned out good. Some of the cats ended up dead. I have all kind of stories. I got some interviews with some guys that grew up with me, grew up playing ball, that didn't go to school. They're shooters. That was ex-shooters. They ex-shooters, been to the joint. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Youth sports, man. Youth sports is important, man. They need to pour more money into something for these kids to do. These kids ain't got nothing to do, you know? It's not, I'm gonna not even say it's sad, it's really, I understand now that it's by design, so, video games, all that's a trap. All that's a trap, you know what I'm saying? You got kids that's masters on a video game but can't throw a ball 10 feet, can't catch a ball. You know what I mean? Muscles and everything underdeveloped, they can't run. They don't even know how to run. You know what I'm saying? You watch some of these kids come around and they're 8, 9 years old, they can't even run. They don't even know they're supposed to run, but when you run, you use your arms and your legs. They running like Sonic the Hedgehog, it's like this is, you know what I mean? It's like they imitate that. It's like, come on, man, we gotta do better, man. We gotta do what we can do, man, save our community. I think first it starts with the children, man. We gotta start with these kids, so, yeah. But thanks for coming out. I know you gotta pack your bag, man. You gotta get ready to go.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Peace, peace.